Hey guys, what's up? This is Geeky Rahul from V4AI, and today we're gonna write a couple of more queries for passengers dataset. Uh, if you have not gone through the prior video, I would highly recommend you to check the previous recorded video as well. And but just wanted to make sure that it's not mandatory to go through the previous video as well because these two are not interlinked. You can just continue with this one as well, and maybe later on you can go to that video. Okay, so this is the passengers data set. We have the data of passengers. This is the data set which I have curated by myself, and we have name, age, departure city, arrival city. So we have prepared this data set, and I'll be sharing. I have created the SQL file as well. I mean the all SQL command so that you can replicate the things on your system on the SQL server. So I have created that video, and you can just check the eye icon which might be visible to you or the description box to go through that video to set up this whole database on your end, right? So let's go ahead and solve these queries. We have to share the data of youngest five passengers and oldest five passengers. That's the objective. So the objective is to find out the data set. I mean, the data set that I'll be sharing with you will be having around 150 plus rows. So we are supposed to figure out that who all five passengers are the youngest one and who all five passengers are the oldest one. For that purpose, we are supposed to write query, and let's try to figure out how to write it. So let's just think about if we need the youngest five passengers. So in that case, what we can do is we can sort the data. How can we sort it? By ascending order. By ascending order, right? Order by ascending this way. Just I can just show you how can you do this thing. One second. Because my approach to is to show you the steps how to think, how to solve the questions. So how can we do that? How can we order the data in ascending order? SQL order in ascending. If you just search of it, then you will be able to see that we can use order by keyword for this, right? So what we can do is select star from table name, order by price. So here what we are supposed to do is we have been asked, just a second, we have been asked to order on the basis of age, right? So what we can do is we can simply write select star from Mhm. One second, select star from passengers, the table name, order by order by age, right? So what this will do is we'll be able to sort the data as per age. But is it going to be in ascending order or descending order? By default, order by works helps us to get the data in ascending order. Otherwise, we can explicitly mention it by passing ASC as the keyword, right? So that thing can be done now, but this will return all the whole data in ascending order. But what we want is we want just top five passengers, the youngest five passengers. So in that case, what we can do is rather than returning all the rows, we are just going to return select top five, right? This will return only top five rows from the passengers dataset when it's sorted in an ascending order. Similarly, if you are supposed to find out the oldest five passengers, then what we can do is we can simply write select top five star from passengers, order by age descending. We'll be having the person with highest age on top. So we just want to return the top five rows in that case. So this way we'll be able to get top five rows from for youngest people and for the oldest guys. But what we want is, this is something which, I mean, this is going to help us get the data in two different, uh, these are two separate queries, right? But what we have been asked is to write one query in such a way that the output should be having the combination of these, right? Let me show you how, what I actually mean is. So here we are. First of all, we'll have to execute use SQL practice, the database name which the database which I have created. This will help us connect the to the database. Yeah, this way we can do it. Now let's try to write down that query. Select, or simply let's copy paste it. So if I'll just copy paste it, I can see that whether it works or not. So this is returning the top 5 youngest passengers, 22, 23, 24, 25, 25. Right. Similarly, if I try to check the eldest 5 passengers, right? The old people. So 100, 99, 98, 97, 96. That's the case here. Now what we want is, we, because these are two separate tables, but what I want is, I want the output in one table only. In that case, what we can do is, we can write select star from this table, right? Just remove this semicolon. I think it's visible. Now what we are supposed to do is, how we can join two, I mean, append the data of two tables. If the number of columns are same, then in that case we can simply use the union. So there will be a union thing. Let's try to see whether we can find it or not. Union, yeah, here we can see union is there. So when can we use union? Union operator is used to combine the result set of two or more select statements. So if we have two select statements like this, then we can simply add those two by putting a union keyword, union operator in between. But there are a couple of conditions, that columns must have the similar data type. They should be having the same order. So in that case only we can use union, right? So similarly, there's one more thing, union all. In union all, we guys do allow duplicate values as well, but in union we don't allow duplicate values, right? So, but in our case, it's not something which is, which, I mean, which is going to create an issue. We'll talk about this some other day. So we'll just use union, right? Then select star from this table, right? Let's try to execute this. So what I have done is, I have just simply put these things, these two tables inside a inside a select statement. So now, and joined it using union. Let's try to execute it and see whether it works or not. Okay, there's some error. What's the error in this? Okay, select star from table, इतना, order by passengers age. Okay, yeah, so here we'll have to actually rename the tables as well. So this can be named as youngest, this can be named as oldest, right? Cool. So now let's try to execute it. Yeah, so as you can see, the first 5 rows are with age, as in the youngest people, and the next 5 rows are with the people who are the oldest guys, right? So that way we wanted our data set should to be, and yeah, as we can see, the we have got the results. Execute these queries by setting up this database on your end and see uh, whether it works for you or not. If you're facing any issues, just let me know. But so this is the email address of mine, and you can ping me, and we can get connected and talk about it. Right? See you guys. Let's catch up in the next video. Give a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel and spread the word. Thank you. Thanks for watching.